Hello everyone. Today we're going to be discussing common questions students have about online schooling. So whether you're new to online schooling or just curious about how it works, we'll cover key topics like learning styles, socialization, teacher interaction, and staying motivated in online schools like Queen's Online School. I'm Roxanne Pearce. I'm the head teacher here at Queen's Online School. So let's get started. One of the biggest concerns about online school is whether it fits different learning styles. So at Queen's Online School, we cater for all types of learners. So you have your visual learners, and those visual learners can access videos, infographics, they can have a look at animations, and all of this will help them to understand their concepts. Okay, and those are built in to almost every lesson. We also have our auditory learners. Our auditory learners rely very much on sound. And of course, our teacher's going to be broadcasting their lectures live. They will also have recorded those lessons to review later. We can offer podcasts, again, videos, and during the lessons, there will be lots of opportunity for interactive discussion. Most concerned group generally is our kinesthetic learners, and I myself am a kinesthetic learner. So I like to have hands-on learning opportunities. So we have hands-on projects, we have interactive activities, there's opportunities for VR and AR, and there is interactive simulations. We also are going to set home projects and make sure that all of our learners can stay engaged. No matter your learning preference, online schooling can be tailored to support their needs. Okay, another really common question is, will I get to interact with my classmates? And the answer, of course, is yes, at our school anyway. We have got multiple ways for students to connect. So we have what we call virtual hangouts. So those are casual online spaces that are safe for them to chat, perhaps play games or work towards projects together. We have group projects, so collaborative assignments where you are expected to work alongside your classmates, share tasks, build those key group work and leadership skills that you wouldn't otherwise perhaps have the opportunity for. There are also going to be clubs and activities. So you can join clubs like art or music, or perhaps if you're into gaming, some esports. You can connect with other students that are going to have a shared interest and make those sort of friends for life. But yes, online schooling isn't just about studying, it's also about building friendships and having a global community. So tools and technology is obviously going to be at the heart of an online school. However, your needs are not high. We need to have a good internet connection. We need to have some sort of device, preferably something like a laptop. But as long as we can access our platform, which is interactive and will provide our students with lessons, quizzes, assignments, that's where they'll get their feedback. So as long as they're able to access that, that's absolutely fine. You've got the virtual sort of meeting tools. So here we're speaking over Teams, which is also the platform we use with delivering our live video lessons with our students, obviously interacting with their teacher. And obviously that will be done in real time. So we then also can provide using the same platforms. We make it so easy for our students. So they can access a collection of ebooks, research materials. They can look at their learning databases, which of course includes their own recorded lesson library. They have access and links to any tools that are essential for particular lessons or topics. And essentially, it's as engaging as being in a physical classroom. Okay, another common question is, will you get enough time with your teacher? And I know there are some online schools out there that give very limited teacher time. Okay, this is not true of Queen's Online School. Okay, we ensure that there is teacher time for their classes. So live lessons, of course, we ask that our students attend those in real time. But of course, if there's any reason that they can't make it, they can access the recorded session and catch up. So that's nice and easy for them. But to get the true experience, then they want to be there live so they can have that immediate feedback, those discussion opportunities with their teachers and their peers. But of course, they'll also get personalised feedback. So that would be in class, immediate feedback. So again, the teachers are able to observe the students doing the lessons and the task live, and interact with them in their discussion capabilities and capacities as well. And then obviously any assigned work, the students will get personalised feedback also on how to progress and do better, perhaps the next time, or even the opportunity to resubmit. And then, of course, we've got these opportunities for students that need them to get some scheduled one-on-one sessions for perhaps extra help that's required. And again, the goal is just to make our learning personal and supportive, just like you would get in a traditional classroom, but with a smaller class of just well, less than 20. For well, continuing really on the socialization, but a question that we're also sort of often asked is, you know, what extracurricular opportunities are there? And really, this gets based on our community. So once we have a student or a few students that have an interest and would like us to support them by providing an extracurricular opportunity, then that usually within reason can happen. I'm not sure we can have a rocket club so much, but we can have certainly STEM clubs and things like that. So there'll be book clubs, perhaps debate clubs, coding groups, where we find students that have a common interest. We also have got online sports opportunities, and of course those could be virtual challenges or competitions, so physical competitions as well. And then we have got creative projects. So again, the opportunity for music or perhaps video production, digital art, maybe animation. Again, our clubs will be based on the interests of our students, make sure that they are getting the opportunity to be engaged wherever we have the numbers that are interested in it. So there's always going to be an opportunity to get involved in something that's beyond the academic. Okay, again, this is more usually the concern of parents. Again, we do have students that concern themselves with how they're going to progress or how they're going to be evaluated in an online school. So there are many different ways we can do this. So we will have regular assessments throughout any of your subjects. So there'll be quizzes, there might be assessed tests. We would also have perhaps research or written assignments, and all of this will help gauge a student's understanding, and again give us an opportunity for personalised feedback so that the students can get insights into their strengths or areas that they need to perhaps improve on. And again, this allows for a really good real-time feedback with the teachers and the peers. We also do use a little bit of peer feedback as well, so it's always good to learn from one another. So with your colleague, do slightly differently. There's lots of opportunity with that. And then, of course, because everything is online on our online platform, you're able to review grades and assignments and teacher feedback anytime that you like. So again, it's not like coming home from your traditional school with your screwed up bit of homework with something written scruffily on the top and that probably has got soggy in the backpack. You can review this at any point. It's stored on our platform. We will also be sending home regular reports on progress as well, as you might expect. Okay, so staying engaged and motivated online is actually more often a student concern. Okay, I think they understand that sometimes if we're just giving them too much sort of assignments, they might become disengaged. Okay, again, we very much work out a balance to what we're providing. So online learning does require self-discipline. It isn't an easy path. Okay, it is a class that has less distractions, but there is still the same content. You're still taking GCSE, so it's not easier as far as content is concerned. However, to ensure that our students are successful, we support them in gaining skills to fit this criteria. So we understand that setting goals that are achievable is really so important. So breaking down their learning into manageable targets is a key skill for life. So that's where we would start. We'd also be supporting them in creating a schedule. So although they'll get a structured timetable for their lessons, they will also need to be able to manage their free time to fit in their assignments and obviously have a balance to their study time, getting their breaks in, making sure that they make time for their hobbies, interests, and have the mental capacity to enjoy those things. So that, of course, is very important to us. We also need to make sure that, and again, I think this is something so many people miss out on, is understanding when and where you can find support. So it's making sure that we develop the skills to stay connected to our teachers and our families and our classmates in a meaningful and productive manner. So again, we work with students to build on those skills, their communication skills, essentially. And then what I really want all of our students to do is never shy away. So I really want them to embrace their challenges. Okay, so see any obstacles as an opportunity for growth, as an opportunity to learn how to overcome them. So we really work to try and create the right mindsets in our students because online learning can be so incredibly rewarding and we can build in so many future ready skills for our students whilst they're with us. Okay, so as you can see, online learning opens new opportunities for flexible and personalised education. We've covered things like learning styles, we've looked at socialisation opportunities, the technologies, obviously the interaction that you would get at Queen's with their teachers. We've also had a look at the possibility for extracurricular clubs and how students might be assessed and how we look at their progress, as well as keeping them motivated and giving them the skills they need for success. However, if you have any other questions or your child does, I'd be so happy to answer them. So please do get in contact with us, reach out and I'll get in touch. So thank you so much for watching and I hope to speak to you very soon. Take care. Bye for now.